Good evening. My name is Kontji Anthony, evening anchor at WMC Action News 5. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the semi-annual LITE Memphis Pitch Night. I would like to thank you for joining us this evening for our very first ever virtual pitch night. LITE's mission is to equip African American and Latino students with 21st century skills to create wealth here in Memphis. We have 30 students ready to share with you the ventures they've been working on for the past 16 weeks. Before we get started, I would like to recognize our sponsors and partners that not only make this event possible, but are the change agents that make our programs stronger. A very special thank you to our award sponsor, Adams Keegan, and all of our partner organizations that assist us in sharing our mission with students all over the Mid-South. In the interest of having a secure event for our students, attendees will not have audio or video capabilities. You will still be able to participate in the interactive polls and voting for finalists. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. There will be a first, second, and third place winner tonight. Winners will be chosen with a combined score from our panel of judges and audience votes. The text to vote number will be shown following the last student pitch, so take notes on which ideas you like the best. Our pitch night judges are Whitney Hardy, founder of Third Space and director of entrepreneurial programs for Epicenter Memphis. Daryl Cobbins, president and principal broker of Universal Commercial Real Estate. And Carolyn Henry, COO, CFO of Black Lens Productions, LLC. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce the first finalist of the evening, Andrea Taylor. Andrea is a junior at Cordova High School and the founder of Medical Millennial.
During your high school years, it's normal to hear your peers tell you what they want to be in life. I've heard so many of my peers express how they aspire to be an OBGYN, a pediatrician, the list goes on and on. As high school students begin the process of considering career paths, they may want to find out more about becoming a doctor. So let me ask you, are you thinking about a career in health or medicine? If so, you'll probably see medical school in your future too. An essential approach to getting into nearly any medical school is through gaining exposure to the various medical fields. However, the majority of the healthcare and medical programs that offer these experiences to high school students aren't local or affordable. For example, some programs range in cost from $2,600 to $5,800, and depending on the program you choose, some can cost almost $10,000. These expensive programs can prevent high schoolers from gaining the insights and experiences needed to ensure that medicine is the right career path for them. Plus, they're hosted in major cities like LA, Atlanta, and New York, which are all pretty but are hours away from Memphis, Tennessee. The cost and location of an opportunity shouldn't dictate where the students can learn and explore the career options in the medical field. I'm Andrea Taylor, the founder of Medical Millennials. Medical Millennials is an educational exposure event that gives high school students a local and affordable opportunity to acquire knowledge and insight about the different career paths in the medical field. During this 3-hour-long event, students will be able to interact with professionals and organizations specializing in medicine and healthcare. I plan to have a pharmacy technician, a chiropractor, 2 OB nurses, a surgical technician, Concord Career College, and American Cross at this event to educate young, eager future medical students about the secrets of working in the medical field. The medical programs for high schoolers in America can be so expensive because typically they're week-long programs sponsored and coordinated by colleges and educational organizations, whereas Medical Millennials is only charging $10 for each student to attend a 3-hour-long event coordinated by me, Andrea Taylor, a high school student. The startup cost for this event is $450, and since I'm charging $10 for each guest, I will need 45 students in attendance to break even. I am already a member of Health Occupation Students of America and will work with this organization to sponsor and promote attendance to my event. My goal for Medical Millennials is to be able to educate at least 20 students about health and medicine, the 2 subjects that I'm very passionate about, in a local and affordable fashion. If you're serious about pursuing a career in medicine, come out to Medical Millennials. Due to the COVID-19 and the stay-at-home order, the date is still being determined. Further updates will be posted on our Instagram page at Med Millennials with a Z, because Generation Z is exploring the medical field.
Thank you. Great presentation. Next up, Kirsten Thomas. Kirsten is an 11th grader at St. George's Independent School and founder of KT Beauty.
Adolescence is hard. Seriously. Imagine going back to your teenage self who's learning to accept and embrace yourself, even with added social pressures that society places on you. It's yucky. Fortunately, I found my getaway through makeup. How many of you all love beautifying yourself in the morning, whether that's using your favorite lipstick, applying lashes, or your favorite moisturizer? You can't deny that it feels good to look bomb. Well, unfortunately for me, I had no one to look up to in the makeup industry simply because no one looked like me. The makeup industry is not an inclusive industry. The average cost for makeup is $60, and the affordable makeup was not made for brown-skinned girls like me. In today's society, the media has portrayed a false sense of reality in the beauty industry, selling this idea of beauty in a one-shape-fits-all type of ordeal. Though there are a few makeup brands that address shade inclusivity, many of these brands are not in the everyday price point. Hello, my name is Kirsten Thomas, and I am the founder of KT Beauty. KT Beauty strives to provide a diverse brand of makeup that enhances natural beauty, with several varying foundation, concealer, and contour shades, and liquid illuminators that enhance your natural glow. At KT Beauty, we strive to provide makeup products that are affordable and of quality for a variety of skin tones. There are a lot of makeup brands who are working to expand their shades to be more inclusive, though most of these brands do not firsthand relate to the experience of their consumers. KT Beauty is a Black-owned beauty brand that is working to provide makeup for all people of color. One of our core values is believing that everyone deserves the opportunity to express themselves through makeup. To that end, KT Beauty will use a percentage of our profit to donate makeup to local homeless shelters so that teens like me are able to have the full glam experience at important events. It is costing approximately $500 to scale KT Beauty, with the majority of funding going towards the cost of raw materials, such as pigments, bottles, and labels. On average, it costs $2.95 to produce one of our 3 different products with an average profit margin of 65%. At this rate, I would need to sell roughly 18 products to break even. The objective is to reach 100 different users through networking platforms within the first 3 months. KT Beauty wants to have sold products to at least 25 customers and make between $225 to $300 within that time frame. All orders will be managed through our business account on Instagram until the launch of our website. To measure the progress of KT Beauty, we will follow key metrics such as number of followers, amount of sales, and the number of positive reviews. Find us on Instagram at KT Beauty Online and on my YouTube at Kirsten Janae to find makeup tutorials. You can find our products on Shop LITE. And remember, you can't have beauty without Be You. Stay true, my loves.
Thank you. Good job. Tanja Beeson is a 10th grade student at Southwind High School and the founder of Shine Bright Gloss.
Have any of you found a hydrating lip gloss that keeps your lips moisturized? Well, Shine Bright Gloss has finally come and saved your life. What made me start this journey is that my mother has lupus and her skin can flare up from a lot of products. My business is to offer chemical-free beauty product options because a lot of women struggle with finding products that work for their sensitive lips. According to a recent survey by Forbes, although customers are brand loyal, 2/3 of beauty buyers would be interested in trying new products if they were natural. Hi, my name is Tanja Beeson, and I am the founder of Shine Bright Gloss. I am the true definition of a girly girl, and I want to share an amazing experience with other lip gloss lovers. Shine Bright Gloss offers a variety of shades and scents. If you have a problem with scents, no problem. We offer some unscented as well. Shine Bright Gloss is an all-natural, long-lasting, chemical-free lip gloss that leaves your lips shining brighter than ever before and also helps out with the sensitive skin issue. In order to create this amazing gloss, it has cost me $214.38 to scale Shine Bright Gloss, with the majority of my funding going towards the cost of raw materials such as pigment and lip gloss base as well as packaging. It costs $7.61 to produce 1 milliliter tube of our gloss, which sells for $9. The major goal for Shine Bright Gloss is to break even by the end of 2020 by gaining over 100 customers and attaining at least $1,000 in sales. Shine Bright Gloss is planning on achieving this goal by advertising on many social media platforms. I even plan on becoming a cosmetic wholesaler to help other small lip gloss businesses such as mine.
My primary goal is to ensure that my customers will have quality cosmetics at reasonable prices. There is no need for dry lips anymore. You can find us on Instagram at Shine Bright Gloss. You can also shop with us at shinebrightglosscollection.com. Shine Bright Gloss is the key to soft, moist lips. I am very passionate about my company and know that it will go extremely far and that every customer will enjoy their beauty experience. Thank you.
Good job. Michaela Hamilton is an 11th grade student at Bartlett High School and the founder of Unapologetically Me.
Have you ever heard of the term ACEs? No, not the cards, but the acronym. ACEs stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences. Among all the races, minority children are known to have the highest rate of ACEs. These experiences can lead to negative mental and physical health effects. The CDC estimates that only 20% of youth suffering from a mental health disorder receive treatment. Children around the age of 8 to 18 who struggle with confidence, motivation, and guidance because of things such as ACEs need a getaway so their negative and pessimistic thoughts can decrease to a minimum. They need an opportunity to get relatable yet affordable guidance that could impact their life for the better. Hi, my name is Michaela Hamilton, creator of Unapologetically Me. Unapologetically Me is a website for minority teens and children who seek advice and guidance. With the parents' permission, relatable, positive, and motivational advice will be given to kids through videos, quotes, reads, and etc. Most websites tend to just give its users long, boring, and unrelatable advice on situations they're facing. Unlike them, Unapologetically Me is targeted towards adolescents, which means information is easier to understand and to relate to. This website will also allow its users to share their stories and thoughts with people struggling with the same or similar issue. Along with those features, Unapologetically Me will also have resources to different hotlines and different counselors. It has cost me about $251 to launch Unapologetically Me, with the majority of the expenses going towards web design and development. I would need about 334 visitors to make enough advertising revenue to break even. Research shows I can earn $1.50 for every 1,000th impression. Later, though, I plan to be able to sell merchandise for profit. Unapologetically Me's overall goal is to try to help reduce the suicide and depression rate amongst children. My hope is that visitors to the site feel relieved and proud about themselves physically and mentally. Hence, the website name. By the end of the year, we hope to impact at least 100 visitors and gain at least 50 subscriptions. So if you or someone you know is in need of some relatable advice, go follow unapologeticallyme.2020 on Instagram. And remember, I am me unapologetically.
Thank you and good job. Courtney Powell is a 9th grader at Central High School and the founder of Rachel's Lounge Events.
Do you reach out for funny events, or do funny events reach out to you? In this world, fun teen activities are not few in number. However, no host chooses a streamlined platform. With so many influencers to follow, local promoters have a hard time reaching a new audience. Most events usually gain a reputation before the event has 100 plus attendees. So new events take a while before they become popular, which leads to a competition for attendees by reputation and their ability to get the word out. My name is Courtney Powell, and I'm the creator of Rachel's Lounge Events. I will have a website where teens can learn about events and promote their own events. When you log in on my website, you can share your own events, and there's even a calendar that organizes events by area and date. I will even join in on the fun myself. If teens knew about these fun events, they would be more willing to put down the phones and get out there. My website's main goal is to make users know that events are safe for them and their children. We screen and verify event hosts and location as a dedication to this goal. In addition to this, members will be allowed to review and rate their experience. It costs about $302 to launch my idea. To fund my own event so and make my website have a subscription fee of $15 a year for a full access account. The free account will only allow you to look at events in your zip code. My goal is to have at least 25 subscribers to break even and start to make a profit. I will get the word out by the company Instagram. I will even work with youth organizations to get the word out and showcase how we will work with other hosts. So check out my Instagram, Rachelle's Lounge, to help me find and screen events for you. Rachelle's Lounge, for the safety of events and you.
Thank you. Great presentation. Jasmine Smith is a 12th grade student at Overton High School and the founder of J. Amani's Hair, Body, and More.
How many of us love a nice, relaxing self-care day, but don't necessarily have the time for them? I know I love to feel refreshed after a long day or even week, so I like to head to my local drugstore to find some self-care products that are easy to apply to my everyday routine. But chemicals, dyes, alcohol, and other unnecessary ingredients is all I see down the aisle. And what makes it worse? It's not for people who look like me. A beautiful dark-skinned girl with thick, woolly, 4C hair, and someone who is also vegan. Over 50% of beauty products are marketed towards white women. This excludes men, people with woolly hair, and people with certain lifestyles like veganism. People need more eco-friendly and natural products for their hair and skin. Men should have just as many products as women. Individuals who are vegan should have just as many products as the rest of the world. And people with thick, woolly, curly hair should have just as many products as people with straight hair. Hi, my name is Jasmine Money, and my solution to this problem was create different oils that are vegan-friendly, chemical-free, and that's good for both hair and skin. So I created J Money's Hair, Body, and More. These oils can be used for curlier hair textures, any skin type, and men beards. My solution helped create a self-care product for the underlooked consumers of the world. This is a product that is catered to each person's needs within one service. I keep everyone's needs in mind and make sure I have different varieties, whether it's for an allergy, lifestyle, or just a preference. Many local Memphis hairstylists and companies create their own oils. However, they are typically just for hair use only. Unlike these companies, J Money's Hair, Body, and More oils can be used for hair, skin, and beards, while still receiving all vitamin benefits that you will normally get from a hair-only based product. I hope to sell about $300 worth of my products through various customers within the next 3 months. My idea took about $550 to start, and I hope to make that money back further along within the year. My goal is to eventually add products like scrubs, hand soaps, shampoos, and even more products to my self-care line. I also plan on opening an Etsy shop to sell my products on. My overall goal is just to provide a service to different groups of people for their self-care needs and wants. I want everyone to be able to take care of themselves in the proper way. Grow and glow with J Money self-care products. You can find me on Instagram at j.emoneycare, where I will post and sell my products on, and keep everyone updated on the future Etsy shop. My social media will also have tips and advice on self-care and health. You can also contact me through email at jmoneycare@gmail.com. Know better, do better, so treat yourself right. Thank you.
Good job. Samuel Bonsall is an 11th grader at White Station High School and the founder of Graduation Ready.
Students. We all know what it's like to be a student, and we all know how hard it is on students who feel pressured to succeed but simply can't find a way to push through. As a student and a tutor, I see two sides of the struggle. On one hand, you see a group of basketball players trying to raise their ACT scores to be accepted by colleges, and on the other, you see the valedictorian of the senior class in high school rejected from all of his dream colleges. Now what do these two sides have in common, you may ask? Well, they don't quite meet the expectations set forth by colleges. Let's take a look at academics for a second. According to the ACT, only 27% of all tested high school graduates in 2018 reached college readiness benchmarks for all 4 subjects. 27% is certainly not where we want to be. Now we'll take a look at a different aspect of college admissions. All of the college representatives I've heard ask the same thing. Your academic scores are simply a qualifier, and what we want to see from students is what else they do outside of school. It was shocking to hear, and I've seen this in practice just this year when the seniors at my school applied to college. Now you ask, well, what can you do about this issue? My name is Samuel Bansal, and I am the creator of Graduation Ready, a website that acts as a directory for all of the resources a student may need on their journey through high school. Students in grades 9 through 12 will be able to find resources for all aspects of high school life, from ACT and SAT prep to curricular opportunities to college searching. By providing access to the best resources available, students will be able to perform to their potential and attain the opportunities that they deserve. Most websites explore resources to only one aspect of high school, such as academics, but Graduation Ready has it all. From volunteering to ACT prep to college searching, Graduation Ready will be a comprehensive guide to high school. This website offers convenience with a thorough compilation of resources that will be school approved and student tested. Graduation Ready will also cast light on the key features of each resource and how they may be effective to different types of learners. This allows students to make the most educated decision on where to spend their time and money while supporting success in the future. So far, the startup costs of this website are about $250. To be sustainable, I plan on offering my site as a paid service for schools and will work with the guidance departments to develop these partnerships. I will charge schools $100 per year to use Graduation Ready, which amounts to 3 subscribers to break even. My goal is to have at least 5 schools subscribed by the end of the 2020-2021 school year. Currently, I have completed a sitemap and have gathered most of the content for the website, and website development is now underway. Within the next 3 months, I plan to complete my website and reach at least 100 people with my idea to receive feedback and determine how I can improve the website. I will determine the success of my site by the traffic as well as the feedback I receive from schools and students. As we move into summer with this crazy situation going on, all of us students need to be on top of our games, trying to find what opportunities we can to distinguish ourselves. I invite you all to follow the progress being made at graduationready.com or share any suggestions or questions with me at graduationready901@gmail.com. Thank you.
Thank you. Great presentation. Caden Foy is in the 10th grade at Crosstown High School and the founder of Foytography.
I wouldn't be able to tell you how many careers I wanted to pursue if you paid me. It went from being a chef to an actress to an FBI agent, which I blame solely on my addiction to watching Criminal Minds. The one thing I didn't think about being was a photographer. My photography journey began with picking my classes for freshman year at Barlow High School. I originally didn't believe that photography could be something I was so passionate about. I had thought of it as a hobby I was getting graded for. Everything changed shortly after my eyes were behind the lens. Photography became my outlet. There was only one problem. I was told I would be moving schools for sophomore year, and I felt as if the one thing I was using as a way to express my thoughts was taken away. As much as I wanted to continue photography, I couldn't. I didn't own a camera, or any equipment for that matter. My name is Caden Foy, and I'm the creator of Foytography, a photography business in the local area of Memphis. Foytography is starting a platform on Instagram and seeking to give viewers a page that embodies calmness and positivity. Photography releases stress and inspires imagination. It's my safe place. Foytography specializes in portrait, landscape, and nature photography. We take a customer-focused approach that allows photography to be flexible with the time to be best fitting for a client, as well as being convenient for a client's choice of location. The launch costs for photography are around $360. A 1-hour photo shoot costs us $62. Our service is available at reasonable price rates beginning at $125 per hour. At this rate, I would need to complete 6 paid photo shoots to break even. Due to our worldwide situation, being face-to-face with a client wouldn't really be an ideal thing to do. So in the next 3 months or so, I would like to rely on donations. If 35 people donate at least $10, I will be able to reach my goal. One goal for photography is to gain at least 75 followers on Instagram in the next 2 months. The more followers, the more people will know about my business and the services we offer. I hope that once quarantine is no longer an issue, people will recognize my brand and book appointments. You can find more on my Instagram page at Foytography.
Thank you for your presentation. Taylor Clark is a 9th grader at Memphis Business Academy and the founder of Taze Customs.
Have you ever gone shopping and your clothing size isn't available? Or you were looking for clothing that expressed you but failed to find anything? Because that store only sold basic clothes or didn't have the size you were looking for. Stores don't have clothes you like because you have a unique style. You cannot find anything in the store that matches your fashion. This lowers self-esteem because now a lot of people are expressing themselves by clothing that shows their unique style. Hello, my name is Taylor Clark. I am the owner of Taze Customs. Taze Customs is a teen-owned clothing line that helps to customize clothing to people's unique style and sizes. Because I know the struggle of not finding clothes I like in my size or in my unique style. This business will allow those to express themselves. For teens who love to dress to their specific style, Taze Customs is a teen business that designs shirts or clothing for every occasion, including add-ons such as fur and paint to reinvent you. Unlike other shirt designing companies, I add more than just letters. Launching this business cost me $400. This cost includes buying products I need to customize the clothing. I want to sell at least 20 shirts by the end of June. Selling the shirts will give me the profit to buy more materials for more shirts. My goal is to help others to express themselves in their unique style because I know the struggle of finding my type of clothes. With my business, I will make my customers feel happier in the clothing they wear. I hope you are willing to invest in my company as I am supporting teen businesses. You can see my business on Facebook and Instagram at Taze Customs.
Thank you. Erin Wilkins is a 12th grade homeschool student and the founder of Memphis Styles.
Hello, have you ever noticed a problem but felt there not enough to care or just not say anything about it? Well, I have a brother that is diagnosed with cerebral palsy. He requires help with all his daily needs. My mother is a strong woman. She does her best to help us all. This problem has been a challenge for my mother. We went to every local store and bought bills, but it was still a problem because the bill would fit around his neck but not around his chest, or around his chest, but not around his neck. The problem still exists, so my mother used towels to fix it, but it was only a temporary fix because it sold right through his shirt. The problem has led me to come up with a solution. This solution is designing bills to fit. The bills will have fabric that prevents soiled shirt. The material will be made with terracotta and vinyl. The design will be up to the client. Every design will be for that person, which it will be waterproof and stain resistant. Bridging the gap by offering my adult status bill. Each bill are designed for comfort and durability. It has cost me $450 to launch Memphis Bills. I'm currently creating my first minimum valuable product and will plan to have inventory ready by the use of the public by the end of June. I will charge inspirational customers between $8 to $12 to use my adult bills and will need to sell out 40 to 60 bills to break even. My goal is to bring more awareness to make ADL more accessible. Individuals with disabilities should have a voice too, and this is something that hit home for me. I also want to see my customers with their bills, styling, and profiling. You can support Memphis Bills by finding me on social media, Facebook, Memphis Jackson, IG, Memphis Bills. And remember, you are not alone.
Wow, LITE Memphis could not carry out its programming without assistance from a group of dedicated volunteers, from board members to coach mentors who meet with students during the weekly sessions and dream team volunteers who give feedback to students remotely. We all need a mentor. My personal mentor and hero is my mom. Thank you to all of the LITE Memphis mentors.
A big shout out to all the LITE finalists for making it this far during this hard time. I'd like to thank all the mentors for helping me out even after pitch night, and me being an innovation fellow, they still continue to help and reach out.
Now I'd like to say thank you to the Dream Team as well as all of LITE's coach mentors for helping us realize our goals as well as becoming the best entrepreneurs we can be.
I appreciate the love, support, the time that they made just for me. You know, thank you for everybody who believed in me.
And I just really want to say thank you to them, because without them, I wouldn't be the successful person I am right now.
Thank you to Adrian and Sophia for doing the best they can do, even with all the people they have to deal with, plus us and plus our stress and anxiety. So I thank every one of you guys.
And I just really want to say thank you. I want you guys to continue doing what you're doing, helping other children learn how to manage their business and continue to grow.
Welcome back for the second part of Pitch Night 2020, the virtual edition. Kaylor Beckton is a 10th grade student at Douglas High School and the founder of K-Gloss TV.
Do you have problems with knowing what to wear? Does the way you dress affect your self-confidence? How to dress with a busted body type? All the time I had problems finding the right outfit for my busted body type. It started out with the basics, which were identifying the main characteristics of my body, and learning what makes me look good helped me gain more self-confidence. If you have any of those problems, check out my YouTube channel, K-Gloss TV. It directly helps young women and young ladies with busted body types. I will give them personal tips about how to dress and how to figure out the basic outline of knowing what to wear. My channel differs from other YouTube channels because my YouTube channel is directly for women who need help with outfits accordingly to their body type. The viewers will get personal body tips and will gain self-confidence from it. My YouTube channel is focused on helping women with real body issues. I want to at least have 10,000 or more viewers and 1,000 subscribers to make profit from it. My goal is on each video I want to increase by 50 views and 10 subscribers. Eventually I will get more views and I will have sponsors. Please subscribe to K-Gloss TV and my Instagram is KFusel.
Thank you. Up next, Amaya White is a 10th grade student at Compass Community Schools Midtown and the founder of Maya's Maquillage.
In today's times, which races do you think buys the most makeup? Recent statistics have shown that African American and Hispanics are the most passionate makeup consumers. I know you're thinking this can't be. How are the main consumers and buyers of makeup not represented in the makeup industry? How, in the most diverse times in history, there is still not enough diversity and representation for people of color? This has been a problem for years, and yet it has only begun to take steps towards showing representation. There is also a lack of high-vibrancy pigments for women and men with darker skin tones. This impacts teens and children growing up without images of their skin tone in the makeup field. This is a problem because today, more than ever, we push for diversity. But why isn't there more diversity in the makeup field? Hi, my name is Amaya White. I am a sophomore at Compass Midtown and creator of Maya's Maquillage. Maya's Maquillage is an affordable makeup line that includes eyelashes and eyeshadows with vibrant colors and pigments for expression. The makeup line is animal cruelty-free, vegan certified with skin-friendly benefits and local ingredients, and the eyeshadow is infused with primer to ensure long-lasting wear. Together, we can start to show more diversity and representation to people of color in the makeup industry, one product at a time, with Maya's Maquillage. This brand is made in mind for dark skin tones that are not represented in the makeup brands we see today all throughout social media. Not only that, but this brand recognizes that makeup has no gender and is open and excited to all genders trying makeup. The makeup line is easy to use, beginner-friendly, and has affordable quality makeup for all users. It will be a sustainable, profitable brand, and after just selling 6 eyelash pairs, I will pass my break-even point for lashes. To remain sustainable, I will sell 6 of my eyelashes and 5 of my eyeshadow palettes in the next 3 months, equaling between $100 and $130, and continue to invest the money into my brand. By supporting this brand, you are supporting the underappreciated community in today's makeup brand. You can find more information and products by finding the brand on Instagram at Maya's Maquillage, all lowercase and no spaces. Join me in the revolution of makeup and help me embrace our colors by buying makeup for one another.
Good job. Avani Gardé is an 11th grader at Houston High School and the founder of Code It.
We've all struggled with problems before. Maybe you needed help with a specific homework question or didn't know how to work a certain piece of technology. I know everyone's high school selves can identify with the first problem, and our parents or grandparents can probably relate to the second. Personally, as a high school student in a college-level computer science class, I struggle with coding projects, and it's not just me. 72% of beginner coders say they have trouble working with complex concepts that are essential to coding and computer science. Most tutoring services require costly month-by-month subscriptions or hour-by-hour fees, even if a student just has 1 or 2 questions. Low-income students should have the same access to tutors as higher-income students, so that they can effectively compete for jobs in the field of technology. I'm Avani Gardé, and I am the creator of Code It, a website that partners coding experts with struggling students so that students can ask questions and learn to solve problems by thinking computationally. For students, Code It is an inexpensive way to get help with coding or computer science questions. Unlike other apps or platforms, Code It allows students to ask several questions for free before paying for more instruction. For experienced coders, Code It provides a way to earn money while gaining teaching experience. My startup costs are just under $275. Code It will have 3 plans available for students. The Silver plan, free, allows 1 hour of instruction per month. The Gold plan, $10 per month, will allow students up to 4 hours of instruction per month. With students only on the Gold plan, I will reach my break-even point at 30 students. The Platinum plan, $20 per month, provides unlimited access to tutoring on Code It. With the Platinum plan, it will break even at just 14 students. Code It will generate extra revenue through ads on the Silver Plan website and online coding forums, and through in-person workshops presented to elementary and middle school students. These workshops will be presented at partner schools in the Memphis area and funded by schools and third-party sponsors, including public education funds from local universities. The beta website will launch at the end of this month, and in the next 6 to 12 months, I plan to open Code It to the public and begin hosting workshops. Not only will students benefit from the help available on our website, but the workshops will help to expose students to coding. No one becomes successful alone. Code It will help all students become better coders, and more importantly, better thinkers. Visit our Instagram profile at code.i.t to see how we are bringing computer science education to everyone. Thank you for your support.
Thank you. Jayla Terry is a 10th grade student at Whitehaven High School and the founder of Absolutely Stunning.
Do you remember the scene from Cinderella where she ascended the stairwell in this amazing gown and all eyes were on her? Cinderella, all she wanted to do was go to the ball, but didn't have anything to wear that was up to the occasion. Then her fairy godmother saved the day and her rags returned to the most eye-catching gown. When she attended the ball, no one had a dress like hers, and she was the most stunning there. It was all about her enduring that moment. I call this the Cinderella experience. Women want to feel as unique as Cinderella did when she attended the ball because women want to feel one of a kind. So people are moving on from traditional to non-traditional retailers because everything is no longer mass-produced but special. People want something personalized because they like the exclusivity and rareness of it. The old to new theme is trending. Transforming vintage clothing, bring them back to life instead of wasting them. Hi, I'm Jayla Terry, the owner of Absolute Stunning, a formal clothing line for women. As the creator, I personally do full transformations on secondhand and vintage dresses, bring you from rags to riches as your fashion fairy godmother, just like Cinderella. All redesigns are coming from my consumers' visions, bringing to life from paper to creating a look. I also design original clothing for my formal attire collections, from ballroom gowns to wedding dresses, each being only one of its kind. So no unplanned matching. You'll be the Cinderella you always wanted to be. As a teen entrepreneur new to the fashion industry, I have to work towards my business growing and create longevity by observing faults and accomplishments of my fellow competitors. Businesses get big and forget the client is the most important, along with their needs and wants, and not the immediate capital. If your customers are satisfied, they'll spread the word, bringing in more capital and clients. That's what Absolute Stunning I want to portray. That I care about you, looking your absolute best, being satisfied, and expressing the importance of uniqueness that you want to bring your business back. It has cost me $724 to launch Absolute Stunning. This includes such expenses as technology, fabric, and brand marketing. Currently, I charge $250. This rate includes consultation costs, my service fee, and price of dress. I must acquire 3 paying clients in order to break even. Our financial goal over the first 3 months is to make $3,000, impacting 10 to 15 people. I need 24 to 30 clients each year with customer satisfaction if I want to be sustainable in the service area. For the product area will soon be determined when it's created, which is our collections. In the near future, we hope to launch a t-shirt dress collection and a cosmetic lip gloss line. Our channels are Instagram, Facebook, and our website. Choose Absolute Stunning. It's perfect for you. Learn more and tag along our journey by following us on Instagram at AbsoluteStunningCo_. Website coming soon. Will you be our next Cinderella?
Good job. Amanda Houston is an 11th grade student at Compass Midtown and the founder of Mandy's Hair Care.
Have you ever felt uncomfortable wearing your natural hair out in public because it was too short, thin, or damaged? Most African American women do not feel comfortable wearing their natural hair because they do not have the right products to grow, thicken, and repair their natural hair. When I became natural, it was hard for me to look for products for my hair type. My hair became shorter and thin, and I even experienced hair loss due to the harmful ingredients like alcohol, which is not good for African American women hair because it makes your hair dry and takes away the good nutrients from your hair. Most black-owned hair companies offer hair products that contain harmful ingredients. They say that these ingredients are good for our hair, but in reality, they are not because it damages our hair. Hello, I am Amanda Houston, the owner of Mandy's Hair Care. Mandy's Hair Care is a hair brand for African American females from teenagers to adults. Mandy's Hair Care products have natural ingredients that are all chemical-free. Two important ingredients that are key to growing, thickening, and repairing natural hair is fenugreek seeds and henna powder. When applying Mandy's Hair Care products, it is best to wash and detangle your hair and apply the product while it is damp. You can also apply on dry hair as well. This product should be applied 4 days a week to receive the best results. It has cost me $470 to launch Mandy's Hair Care. I have been testing one hair oil, which is the henna oil, which has cost me $7.09 to make. My goal for the next 2 to 3 months is to sell 35 bottles, including the bottles that will be sold during pitch night, which will be 15 bottles. I want to sell the henna oil for $9, and within the next 2 to 3 months, I want to reach over 100 people. I also want to create new hair brand products to sell. Make sure to follow Mandy's Hair Care on Instagram at Mandy's_hair_care_. You won't be disappointed to embrace your natural hair.
Thank you. Kelly Stone is a 10th grader at Bartlett High School and the founder of Quick to Health.
When I was about 8 years old, I was on the path to becoming borderline diabetic. I know, scary, right? Because of this, I would attend a doctor about every 6 months to follow up on my progress. Each time, the story seemed to never change, which had a negative impact on my confidence. So I started paying closer attention to the things I ate and working out. I grew to love this change in lifestyle. From this, Quick to Health was born, and my confidence was restored. So often, it is said that everyday life, such as jobs and kids, are the reasons that families and adults cannot practice healthy eating. I do not have enough time, or this does not work for my life, are two common excuses. These excuses result in fast foods, or foods that can be easily manipulated to fit anyone's lifestyle. Usually, these options are far from being healthy. Hi, I'm Kelly Stone, the founder of Quick to Health, or Q2H for short. Quick to Health is an online food blog that offers recipes that are catered to different lifestyles. These lifestyles range from early single life to family life with kids. As the founder of Quick to Health, I have seen firsthand how time impacts healthy eating. Quick to Health is a food blog that helps to achieve a fresher lifestyle by recognizing the needs of people to eat healthy. In the end, our mission is to help you and your family achieve a fresher lifestyle while helping you feel more confident in your own skin. In counting, there are about 1.3 million blogs and 16,588 blogs that are food related. Quick to Health was not created to be another statistic. Quick to Health is a blog that recognizes variation and acts on it. Quick to Health has 4 different categories that you or your family may fall under.
Not only does Quick to Health strive for healthy eating, but also to restore confidence. To launch Quick to Health, it is going to cost about $250. This cost includes the domain, hosting, admin, and all other components that contribute to the functionality and user-friendliness of the site. Quick to Health is not a nonprofit, but there will be nothing to sell. Money will be made through ads. I will make most of my profit from how many people visit the site each day. I want to reach about 5 new people every day and receive feedback through the comments on the site or email directly. I want to be all-inclusive, so feedback will be helpful to achieving a fresh lifestyle for everyone. Each week, I will share things that I'm doing on my social media, and maybe you would like to try to help you live a fresher lifestyle. Thank you for your time, and I hope to help you and yours achieve a fresher lifestyle while gaining confidence. You can reach us at quick2health@gmail.com and Quick to Health on all social media. Thank you.
Good job. Toriel Howard is in the 10th grade at Kirby High School and the founder of Gaia's Gift.
I was your average eccentric teenage Memphian. However, I was anything but normal. I had strong passions for psychology and metaphysics at a young age. I began to invest in my spirituality, meditation, astral projection, developing my gifts, mindfulness, etc. My eye opened and I saw a lot of healing needs to take place. It isn't until now that I'm learning how to carry out my purpose through Gaia's Gift. The issue was I had to scavenge for tools to aid me on my spiritual journey. Many tools were too expensive, too inconvenient, and many products didn't even align with my environmental standards. Much less, I was never informed about crystals and their healing abilities. Those who practice spiritual well-being and mindfulness almost never receive products that serve their own purposes, but crystal jewelries do. Hi, my name is Toriel Howard, CEO and owner of Gaia's Gift Crystal Jewelries. What are crystals and why do you want them? Holding crystals or placing them on your body is thought to promote physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Crystals supposedly do this by positively interacting with your body's energy field, according to TheTime.com. You'll be amazed to know that every crystal is unique, just like us, and there will always be a crystal that calls out to you. Becoming jewelry, these crystals can fulfill their purposes stylishly and conveniently. Our products are delivered in 100% biodegradable, environment-friendly cotton pouches for energy awareness. Every one of our crystal jewelries has a unique design in accordance with every crystal. We allow partners to feature their own crystal jewelries on our site to expand our influence and channel their creative talent. Our site features a blog where our members can come together and share their thoughts, providing a friendly experience and connecting with like-minded individuals. Finally, every crystal targets a different issue energetically. To launch Gaia's Gift, it will cost $250. This includes a website and domain for a year, our logo, and the minimum of raw materials needed to restock. As a matter of fact, when my products were in the prototype phase, they instantly sold. The break-even point on average is 30 units at a 78% average projected profit margin. The most significant goal is acquiring 15 or more recurring customers. In order to increase the traffic of my business, I plan to advertise or market my product and reach out to those I know and those who might take an interest in it on social media. Hashtag will also be utilized. Thank you all for listening. If you want more information or would like to purchase, you can visit Gaia's Gift 2020 on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. Business cards are also available with every purchase, so make sure to tell a friend. Thank you all again.
Thank you. Our next presenter is Erica Miller, an 11th grade student at Central High School and the founder of Power Collective.
As a sophomore tasked with completing an art project, I was given the freedom to choose any area in the school to recreate a drawing. Ultimately, I chose one of the most difficult settings in the building. As I neared completion, the project became increasingly more enjoyable for me, and my mother asked if I had ever considered being an architect, but honestly, I hadn't. And there are so many others like me. Women represent only 15.7% of the people in the field of architecture, and only 29.3% of these women are minorities. Based on these statistics, one could conclude that these fields are dominated by white males, meaning there is an absence of perspective of both minorities and even more so, women. Due to this absence, younger women undoubtedly are led to be less likely to pursue careers in these positions. Considering there aren't many people these young women can look up to, they are less inspired and less likely to be encouraged to go into these fields, which in turn makes them less prepared for the workforce. Hi, I'm Erica Miller and the creator of the Power Collective. My organization aims to launch young minority women into the business world by hosting a two-part event that first teaches them some of the skills necessary to interact in a professional setting. The following portion gives them the opportunity to put the aforementioned skills to use by allowing them to meet and connect with women in unconventional fields such as architecture and engineering. Not only will these young women learn more about career paths they may have never considered, but they will also hear about it from someone that looks like them, which can help the experience resonate with them more impactfully and open the door to a potential mentor-student relationship that will aid these young women as they progress towards success. While there are a multitude of other companies that are dedicated to the advancement of minorities, the Power Collective differs in its specificity. Our mission is to improve the workforce by honing in on the needs of this particular group in order to enhance the added perspective of minority women in these specific fields. It costs $212 to have a successful event, which accounts for food, refreshments, and merchandising costs. Tickets will be available starting at $10, meaning I will need to have at least 12 paid attendees for my first event and bring in at least $112 in branded merchandise. I will advertise my event through the success stories of former attendees, Instagram, and by offering an incentive gift for each attendee that invites someone to the next event. I also plan to seek advice on funding from established local and national nonprofit organizations to better ensure sustainability. Please join me in reshaping the future of our city and our world by awakening the power within her. Once again, my name is Erica Miller. You can follow us on Instagram for more information. Thank you.
Lauren Rounds is in the 9th grade at Cordova High School and the founder of I Too Am America.
It's been said that the future of entertainment is podcasting. But did you know that over 85% of podcasts that are produced are hosted or created by at least one white female or male? There is a true lack of diversity in the podcast world and of intelligent and thought-provoking entertainment for teens and young adults. Podcasting is an industry of storytelling, and the fact that over 85% of these stories are being told from the same perspective and point of view without a person below the age of 30 or a person of color weighing in is alarming. This could lead to the miseducation of our future generations to come. So I propose a solution for you. My name is Lauren Rounds, and I am the creator and host of I Too Am America, Voices of Gen Z, a podcast that targets teens and young adults and will give our voices a platform to be heard and recognized. Every week, I will launch an episode that will discuss the current topics of today or problems that my demographic might be facing. Topics such as cyberbullying, social media, drugs, and peer pressure, things that we have to face in this day and age that affect us greatly. There will even be a section of each episode that presents the thoughts that my listeners had about the previous episode. By introducing this podcast, I'll give the stories being told a different view and outlook. My podcast will be nothing like the rest. Of course, there are podcasts that target teens and aim to help them, but how many of them are created and hosted by an actual teen? I'm in touch with my audience, and I have a first-hand experience of what they go through and feel. The startup cost for my podcast is $222 in order to purchase recording equipment and a host for my show. I'll be bringing in revenue for the first few months through Patreon donations from my supporters. After I begin getting more listeners, I'll begin doing advertisements that will bring in at least $30 an ad. I want to touch everyone I possibly can. So my goal for my first month is to reach at least 100 people and continue growing from there. I can do this by establishing a presence in social media and uploading content that grabs my demographic's attention and directs them towards my show. Although money's not a top priority, to begin, I would like to make at least $50 an episode. You can follow me on Twitter at iToamAmerica2020, and my show will be available everywhere you listen to podcasts. So please help me lower that 85% of white creators and hosts, because as Langston Hughes once wrote, I too sing America. Thank you.
Good job. Janiyah Williams is a 10th grader at Houston High School and the founder of Hers Sports Bands.
Have you ever been playing in a competition game and your hair starts flying everywhere and gets in your face with no control? When I was in middle school and playing sports, I always struggled with what to do with my hair before a game. So I started wearing headbands, which had a drastic change. However, I knew something could have been different. The headband would always seem to fall off during the game, and I couldn't always wear them because they weren't in regulation. There are over 193,000 female athletes in the United States alone who struggle with their hair being pushed back or put away during a game. Many female athletes face adversity each day on and off the field. Their hair shouldn't be one of them. Hello, My name is Janiyah Williams and the creator of Her Sportsman. I created Her Sportsman so that females would not have to go through the same struggle I did. Her Sportsmans give females the opportunity to play within regulation guidelines, comfort, and cuteness. Hers headbands mainly focuses on female athletes and their needs. There are many athletic brands out there. But let's be real, when they're coming up with these products, do you really think they have us females in mind? My product is not only to uplift female athletes, but help support them through their careers, no matter how small the gesture. So far, it has cost me $350 to start up my venture. I've yet to sell any products, but I hope to launch my product by the end of May. I plan to generate money by selling my product to different sports teams and athletes throughout the city. I hope to eventually be able to sell them through mail and packaging. However, I will also personally email different school groups and sports groups to see if they would like to buy my product. You can request products through my Instagram page at Her Sportsmans that is coming soon, and together we can make Her Sportsman the future of female athletes. Thank you.
Thank you. It is my honor to introduce this Memphis Grizzlies player.
Hey, this is Zachary Randolph. On behalf of myself and the Memphis Grizzlies, I want to congratulate everyone completing the Memphis LITE Program and launching your new business ventures. Much success, and hope to see you soon back in the FedEx Forum. Good luck, guys.
Thank you for your inspiring message to the 2020 spring cohort. Now, moving on to the final part of our program. Mila McCurry is a 10th grader at Tennessee Connections Academy and the founder of Bolori.
While researching ingredients in store-bought products, I made this shocking discovery. Antifreeze, formaldehyde. Why am I naming these chemicals, you may ask? Because these are two of the most common additives in your favorite skin and body care products. I instantly made the switch to all-natural body care and started making my own. I asked myself, how are such simple products so dangerous to use? In a survey I conducted, 100% use a body wash containing carcinogens or harmful chemicals. Take fragrances, for example. According to the FDA, fragrances can contain up to 4,000 ingredients. How would you like to experience an all-natural, plant-based body wash, no longer worrying about how many chemicals you are putting on your skin? Hello, my name is Mila McCurry, the CEO and founder of Bolori, a gender-neutral body care brand that provides exceptional handmade body washes free of harmful chemicals. My brand Bolori is all natural and caters to everyone, regardless of gender. One ingredient that stands out in Bolori's body washes is jojoba oil, that seals in moisture and leaves your skin feeling rejuvenated. Our products are crafted using plant-based ingredients to ensure we are putting customers as our top priority. Bolori is a unique product and that provides people of all genders with effective and quality skincare. Bolori is also for families. Now with Bolori, families do not have to worry about buying Caress and Axe or Oil of Olay and Old Spice. It has cost $682 to launch Bolori, with most expenses including raw materials such as plant-based ingredients and equipment. Currently, the 8-ounce body wash costs $7.93 to produce and sells for $11.95 with a 34% profit margin. At this rate, I will need to sell 65 bottles in order to break even. By July 2020, Bolori aims to sell at least 45 of our exfoliating body washes for $11.95 each.
The success of my business will be measured through the amount of revenue generated from bottles sold. Check out Belore's Instagram @Belore_ to stay updated and learn more about Belore. Let's clean it up with Belore.
Good job. Cordelia Clay is an 11th grade student at Fairleigh High School and the founder of Angels to Hearts.
Imagine yourself walking into a nursing home with friends. You see how the residents are living, you're able to hear their stories, how they got there, and how they have no help. Later, you're sitting at a restaurant and see a homeless person begging for a meal, and you watch them smile weakly at the generous person, then they limp back to the four-way stop where they're standing hoping for helping grace. That was me watching, listening, and being a generous person. Many nursing home residents often struggle to rely on their families. More than 50% of residents in nursing homes or hospice have Alzheimer's or dementia. Also, in 2019, there was about 600,000 homeless people living in the U.S. While this number has decreased since 2007, it is yet rising again. Like those that are in nursing homes, they can't rely on their family. Hello, my name is Cordelia Clay, and I'm the founder of Angels to Hearts. Originally, Angels to Hearts' mission was to help families with those when living in nursing homes or hospice care. But due to the COVID-19 pandemic and restricted access to nursing homes or hospice care, we have extended our mission to serve Shelby County's most at-risk citizens, members of the community that are temporarily displaced and without a permanent residence, by us giving away care packages for those who are in need. Our care packages included ponchos, toothbrushes, socks, and shampoo, etc. All these things for basic daily life that keep us away from having more health problems, especially in times like this. Each Angels to Heart care package purchase is donated to a local non-profit directly serves the Mid-South homeless and displaced population. To date this, it has cost me $212 to launch Angels to Hearts. Our care packages are available for $10, and at this sale price, Angels to Hearts will be able to break even after successfully selling 21 care packages. Our goal is to reach 20 citizens with our care packages. In the near future, I would like to expand my operation by creating corporate sponsorships and connecting with local partners in the Mid-South. These additional resources will help Angels to Hearts continue to best meet their needs for those we serve, providing more essential care items as is hand sanitizers, face coverings, and outerwear. So when the hearts are in trouble, call on the angels to help. Follow us on Instagram at Angels2Hearts. Contact us at angels2hearts901@gmail.com. Thank you.
Thank you. Creston Foy is a 10th grade student at Crosstown High School and the founder of Posey.
Look at that thug. I hope he doesn't rob us. When you see a young black man wearing a hoodie, what is the first thing you see him as? Do you see him as an ordinary person, or do you see him as a criminal? Do some of those harsh phrases come through your mind? Most of you would see him as an ordinary person, but some have different views that are negative. Young African American men are frequently stereotyped as thugs or criminals over a piece of wardrobe. These stereotypes are blatant problems that seem to be disregarded by the community. They have been going on for a long time now, and they will continue to go on for many years to come. I think it's time for change. Hi, my name is Creston Foy, and I'm the founder of the wardrobe company Posey. Posey is a unique, for-profit apparel company that produces t-shirts, sweatshirts, and more articles of clothing that include positive messages to spread positivity and anti-discrimination vibes. Posey's target audience is a young black male community ranging from ages 10 to 34, but anyone is free to purchase a Posey shirt. Unlike most t-shirt companies, Posey is affordable, comfortable, and impactful. We benefit our customers by providing great customer service and great products. I see that most wardrobe companies just make products more expensive than what they're actually worth, with no intentions of benefiting the customer physically, mentally, or financially. It has cost me $450 to launch Posey. This includes such expenses as apparel, equipment, screen printer transfers, and design fees. On average, a piece of Posey apparel costs about $7 to produce and sells for $18. I would need 30 customers to break even and to begin making a profit. One of my goals for Policy is to make a profit, but another goal of mine is to sell affordable products while impacting the community. The main point of this business is to change people's lives, not take their money. I plan to market Policy through both social media and through Shop LITE. This problem in modern society is something that cannot be fixed overnight. It takes the time and effort of the community. The best thing that we can do is stay positive. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you. Manuel Perez Salvador is an 11th grader at White Station High School and the founder of the Shift podcast.
Have your parents ever told you something repeatedly all your life and you never once took what they said seriously? I did that for a good portion of my life until high school, when everything around me started making sense. I was ignorant for so long, but now that I understand the logic behind what they used to say, I would notice that there are plenty of kids my age that still haven't realized that this life isn't a joke. Teens from the ages 13 to 18 are generally unaware of the society they live in, and often obtain information from unreliable sources found within social media and word of mouth. As a result, teens rely upon technology to settle disputes, find relationships, and even play games, but they aren't focused. Teens need a strong, credible, informative, and relatable resource. Hi, my name is Manuel Perez Salvador. I'm 17 years old, and I'm the proud founder of the Shift podcast. Not only that, but I'm also the solution to uninformed teens that need guidance and knowledge to reach goals and make better decisions to benefit their futures. This show is for teens that want to make a shift in our society, but don't have the time or don't know where to begin searching. We'll begin with me. The Shift podcast is an unbiased show that informs teens of political, social, and economic misconceptions and concerns in a multi-perspective and timely manner. This way you can catch up on all things relevant and form your own opinions without having to be forced to believe a topic just because of a mutual common thought. It costs $250 to launch my idea. I plan on keeping my show sustainable by running ads during my episodes that feature businesses targeted toward Gen Z. For every 10 seconds an ad is played, it will cost companies $15. So to break even, I will need to have at least 24 companies purchase a 10-second ad for my podcast. By July, I plan to have 255 subscribers to the Shift podcast. I will then expand my outreach and make it accessible through different platforms such as Spotify, SoundCloud, and even YouTube. If you want to become more aware and take control of your future, then follow my Instagram page and my Facebook page at _shift_podcast_ for more and new content. Remember, our futures matter, and only we have the power to truly influence them.
Thank you. Janaea Williams is a 10th grader at Houston High School and the founder of STEM Trends.
A mom and a daughter were sitting down picking out classes for the next school year. The mom asked, "Why aren't you going to take STEM?" The daughter said, "Because it's not me, and I don't want to grow up and be in the STEM work field, so why would I take it?" You're probably wondering who this girl was. Well, it was me. I was a little girl who didn't want to take STEM classes, not knowing that it would lead to greater opportunities like being able to be in clubs such as Code Crew Memphis. When in these classes, I realized that these were not things that I was totally interested in, but gave them a chance and really liked them. As said by C.S. Lewis, you never know what you can do until you try, and very few try unless they have to. Was this the case with me? If it wasn't for my parents encouraging me greatly to try out STEM, I wouldn't have noticed my potential for it and how it's not boring. With this being said, I started thinking that why aren't kids introduced to STEM at young ages? So this brings the problem of when they get older, they think that STEM activities are boring and they don't want to do them. This is shown by saying that only 23% of students participate in STEM-related activities. STEM jobs are rising all over the country, and not a lot of people want to be in that field. Hello, my name is Janaea Williams, the founder of STEM Trends. My solution to this problem is to create a monthly subscription box for young adolescents with low interest or understanding of STEM to engage in STEM crafty projects. The first product that will be available is a solar kit box that is for ages 6 to 10-year-olds that allows them to recognize and know the planets by making a mobile. Other monthly subscription boxes have an advantage with being old heads in the game, but what makes me unique is that STEM Trends makes it more intuitive than some of my competitors and allow the child to be more engaged in the activity. This allows STEM Trends to have an extra edge with this being transportable, simple, and educationally stimulating. It has cost me $200 to launch STEM Trends. It's cost $5.65 to produce one solar kit, which retails for $15. At this price point, I can ensure a profit margin of 77%. I would need to sell 5 solar kits in order to break even. STEM Trends is seeking to bring in $500 in profits by December 2020. As sales increase, I plan to expand my product line to include STEM kits for children ages 12 to 17, as well as launch a STEM Trends online store. Learn more about STEM Trends by following us on Instagram at STEM Trends. Check out our solar kit, which is available for purchasing on ShopLite. STEM Trends is offering a special $5 off solar kits. Act now because this sale ends at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. Allow your student to discover the world of STEM and STEM Trends. So, are you ready to make this a trend?
Our next presenter is Leah Levin, an 11th grade student at East High School and the founder of Smooth to You.
Have you ever found it hard to eat healthy and access nutritious meals? Oftentimes, in Memphis, a lack of healthy grocery stores plagues many people, mainly teenagers, to access the healthy nutrients needed to replenish their bodies. In a recent survey by the University of Memphis Daily Helmsman, Memphis was named the 3rd fattest metro city in America. And in another recent survey by the Memphis Flyer, 1/3 of Memphians live at least 1 mile away from a grocery store and don't have access to an automobile. Food insecurity often leads to obesity and people being overweight in many areas around Memphis. Our mission is to change that. Hello, my name is Leah Levin, and I am the founder of Smooth to You, and we help encourage great eating and wellness among Memphis teenagers who have little access to healthy foods through nutritious and energizing smoothies. With many Memphians not having transportation, my idea addresses their needs to access healthy living and is flexible and tailored to them. Unlike other food delivery services like Grubhub or Uber Eats, I am going to be partnering with local community stakeholders to promote Smooth to You and the importance of healthy living via smoothies. I want to be able to get to know my customers on a business and personal level to ensure that healthy living becomes a part of their daily routine. To launch Smooth to You, it has cost me approximately $140. That includes the cost of websites, ingredients, bottling, and packaging expenses. With the selling price of $2, Smooth to You would only need to sell 70 smoothies to break even. By the end of July 2020, we plan to begin accepting online orders on our website for our smoothies. And by September 2020, we will begin having subscriptions and 7-day trials for our products. Smooth to You's primary sales goal is to sell 200 of our delicious smoothies by December 2020. To learn more about Smooth to You, go to smoothie.com, where you can find daily tips, updated contact info, and important upcoming dates. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. Thank you.
Zion Lee Johnson is an 11th grade homeschool student and the founder of Hygiene Helper.
Did you bathe today? If you're like me, you probably got that pesky question from a parent or a loved one. Not because you're a lazy slob, but when you're young and carefree, personal hygiene isn't always a top priority. With all the changes that come with being a preteen, daily personal hygiene can often get lost in the shuffle. According to Kids Health, body odor is one of the earliest signs of puberty. So, to the moms and dads out there, I'm not giving your child a pass. Instead, what if there was a way to prioritize healthy hygiene habits before those pesky puberty hormones kick into high gear? Hi, I'm Zion Lee Johnson. I'm a high school sophomore and the creator of Hygiene Helper, an idea for a mobile app that seeks to promote clean and healthier living by empowering adolescent children ages 9 through 13 to create and maintain a consistent hygiene regimen. Using the Massachusetts Institute of Technology's App Inventor, I was able to create a conceptual prototype for Hygiene Helper. Currently, the prototype version of Hygiene Helper includes the following features: a pledge, a reminder, and some tips. Within continued development, Hygiene Helper Beta will include the following additional features: pledge, reminder, and tips. My only goal is to teach children to maintain hygiene better so they can live a healthier life. So don't be a smelly child or teen. Be hygiene clean.
Good job. Jalen McCarley is an 11th grade student at Germantown High School and the founder of Greatness Gang.
As we all know, creativity and expression both have great impacts on the fashion world. And when you step into a room, you want to make sure that your outfit is both eye-catching and trendy. Today, many people have trouble finding unique and creative clothing because they all shop at the same stores. This contributes more and more to the world of fast fashion, an inexpensive production of quick and basic clothing. Fast fashion has provided some companies with an easy way to make money without putting much effort into each piece. I believe something should be done about this. Hi, my name is Jalen McCarley, founder of Greatness Gang. Greatness Gang is a designer clothing brand committed to creating stylish apparel and fashion-forward designs for young adults. When my customers wear Greatness Gang, I want to ensure that they always look and feel good in what they put on. Or as we teenagers say, make sure they always had a drip. I've currently sold my products in various places such as Florida, Texas, Louisiana, and even New York. Along with creating great clothing, I hope to lead by example and show Black entrepreneurs and young adults that they can be successful in the business world. Greatness Gang is not a fast fashion clothing brand looking to make a quick dollar. I invest a lot of time into creating unique clothing that customers will love. I currently sell tube tops, crop tops, t-shirts, and hoodies. During this pandemic, I've been able to continue making sales because I have a product backlog and because I manufacture all of my products myself. As a LITE finalist, it has cost me $600 to scale my homegrown clothing brand. I used my funding to buy raw materials and organization supplies such as professional studio lights to take pictures. A Greatness Gang hoodie costs $12.06 to produce and sells for $35. At this rate, I would need to sell 17 hoodies to break even with an average profit margin of 65%. If I were to receive additional funding, I would like to enhance my brand by adding products such as hats, beanies, shorts, and sweatsuits. Before I launched my official website, I planned on generating at least $1,000 in sales and impacting at least 40 people at the minimum. Well, in the first 2 days of my site being up, I fulfilled 22 orders and made $956 in sales. To ensure growth and sustainability, I invested the majority of the money directly back into my business. One day in the future, Greatness Gang will become a household brand that customers will love to wear. So why settle for less when you can strive for greatness? You can find us online at www.shop.shopgreatnessgang.com. And make sure to follow us on Instagram at ShopGreatnessGang, where you will be able to see our products and receive more information about upcoming events. Thank you.
Thank you. Destini Rainer is a 10th grade student at Middle College and the founder of Spoken Laughs.
As a kid, I've always enjoyed performance arts, such as poetry and comedy. It was an outlet for me to put my mind at ease. Growing up, I watched some of the best comedians and poets, like Kevin Hart and Maya Angelou. Artists such as these use their careers as positive outlets for them to express themselves. The same can be said for young individuals such as myself who are into performance arts. Memphis needs more positive places for teens to express themselves with their creativity and talents. Memphis has its fair share of performing arts programming for teens and young adults. Don't get me wrong. However, many of these programs focus on more of the dancing, the singing, and the theater aspect. So oftentimes, comedy and poetry is left out. To show how creative the Memphis youth really can be, Memphis needs a lot more positivity for the youth. When teens get the positive attention, they have more reason to be positive, to help them be more comfortable with their talents and entertaining others. Hi,
I'm Destini Rainer, the owner of Spoken Laughs. Spoken Laughs caters to teens from ages 13 to 19 who enjoy comedy and poetry, who wants to safely express themselves. When I say safely, I mean that there will be no judgment. If you mess up, there won't be any boos. There will only be kindness and positivity. It will encourage others to show off their talents and feel more secure showing. In my establishment, you get the full experience, as if you were actually in a comedy poetry show. We have special drinks called mocktails, but they will have a different name like Spoken Truth. There won't be any restrictions on your creativity, which means you can be yourself no matter what. Also, it is only for ages 13 to 19. Teens only. It cost me $655 to put on one event. I plan on charging $10 per ticket, with the goal of having at least 50 attendees. I plan to break even through these ticket sales and by earning at least $200 through my concession, food, and drink stand at the event. The goal as of right now is to have at least 50 teens to attend. I plan to do this 2 times a year because I will have to fundraise for the money to have the show. Although we will only be doing this event 2 times a year, we will be featuring different talents on our social media, which will be giving them a platform. For each show, I want the audience number to increase 25 people more. I would also like to gain private donors who are interested in supporting Spoken Laughs and the youth. And my last goal, and most important goal, is to leave a positive mark on Memphis permanently. Let's get the youth more involved. If you want to get in contact with me to be a part of the Laughs community, follow our Instagram at Spoken Laughs. Or if you want to contact me directly, at It's Me X Destiny. And remember, the youth always speaks. Thank you.
And our final pitch of the evening is Dia Wadlington, a 10th grade student at Compass Midtown and the founder of Tall Girl Status.
I have a question. How many women here are over 5'10"? If you are, have you ever had to buy multiple pair of jeans to see which will fit you best? Think about how many of those jeans you thought actually suited you right. If you haven't found your best match, you no longer have to search. With Tall Girl Status jean extenders, you can add length and style to any pair of jeans. Tall women that are 5'10" up struggle finding jeans that are long enough. Jeans sold by common stores are made for the average height woman and do not fit tall women. Roughly 1% of the U.S. women are 6 feet or taller, and at least 5% fall into the 5'9" or higher category. The top challenge of finding jeans that will fit a tall woman is that it's less likely to find the right fit for a reasonable cost. Tall women of the world are overlooked in the retail industry, and it's their time to shine. Hello, I am Dia Wadlington, the founder of Tall Girl Status. Most tall women tend to waste money buying jeans from different companies, but with Tall Girl Status jean extenders, tall women can easily add length and style to any pair of jeans. My extenders will provide a confidence boost to many tall women who may have previously felt uncomfortable when wearing jeans. Tall Girl Status jean extender application process is easy and efficient. The extenders come in different styles to give a wider variety to all tall women. Tall women no longer have to stress to find a pair of jeans. The customer can now buy jeans from any clothing store and add length to them in a minimal amount of time. Now, there are multiple online stores that sell jeans that are tailored to tall women. These online stores tend to be too expensive and also lack style and variation in their products. So with all these options, tall women still find a struggle to find a pair of jeans. Tall Girl Status jean extenders differ from its competitors because they are cheaper and more efficient. The extenders are trendy and they have multiple styles for multiple fashion tastes. Tall Girl Status jean extenders are a better choice for tall women looking to revamp their jeans on a cheaper budget. It costs $300 to launch my idea and $10 to create one extender. I plan on selling them for $15 a pair, and I plan to send at least 30 pairs to 30 people to break even. The first goal for Tall Girl Status is to reach 25% of tall women in the Memphis area by promoting on social media. Once Tall Girl Status has reached this goal, I will invest in getting my products into local retail stores. Tall Girl Status will also keep products up to date with new trends and styles. Tall Girl Status Forever standing goal is to give confidence and happiness to every tall woman who purchases an extender. With all that being said, I would like to thank you for your time. Whether you're tall or short, we love your support, and you can look us up at Instagram at tall_girl_status. I'm looking forward to helping all tall women worldwide feel more pride.
Hope you enjoyed the pitches from our amazing students. I know I did. At this time, we will open the phone lines up for voting. Please text the number of the student who you feel did the best job on presenting his or her idea. You can only vote for one student per mobile device. Text the 2-digit student code. Please place your vote now. Voting closes in 1 minute.
LITE has played a major role into developing me into the person I am today. I can better express my ideas to people no matter what their idea may be, and just general communication skills have grown since I started with LITE in high school. And I've also learned a lot more skills pertaining to running a business, which is something I've always wanted to do from a very young age. And because of LITE, I've done a lot more at this age than I thought I would have at any point in my life.
From LITE, I was able to really have a network to lean on, and they were extremely supportive of me. And after LITE, I was able to use the knowledge, skills that they gave me, along with the confidence that I've built, in order to have some leadership positions at school. I recently graduated high school. I was an honor graduate, and I got leadership position at our school. And I'm now going to be attending Columbia University. Whenever you think you have limits, LITE will be there to reassure you that they're not there.
Over the years, I learned to stay organized, how to expand my network, how to ask for help when needed, receive resume and interview help, and acquired internships. LITE has allotted me the time to find my passion and purpose and has put that to work. You need a plan? Here's a template. You need to execute an idea? Let's take action steps. We're starting a business in this field, so let's link you professionals in it. And well, I'm forever grateful for that. and this is just the beginning. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Lakeithia Glenn, the Executive Director of LITE Memphis. On behalf of our Board of Directors and staff, I would like to thank you for joining us for our very first virtual pitch night. For 16 weeks, our students have been feverishly working to get to this moment. The moment where they shared their ideas with their family, friends, stakeholders, and the greater Memphis community. As you know, the past 9 weeks has been far from normal. During week 12 of our curriculum, schools closed due to the coronavirus pandemic. As an organization, we had to make a decision on what to do. Cancel the semester or practice what we teach our students. Be flexible and ready to pivot in order to adapt to the market. We chose to do the latter and altered our programs so they will work in a remote environment. We forged ahead in a new reality of virtual learning, and our students were focused and stayed committed during a time when giving up would have been easy. They were resilient, and I'm so proud of our finalists. Congratulations. LITE was created to equip African American and Latinx students with 21st century business development skills to create wealth. Today, our mission is more relevant than ever. As the pandemic widened existing gaps in access and opportunity, our work to equip students with the entrepreneurial skills, values, and vision to overcome financial barriers and seize opportunities to better themselves and others is pivotal. We are committed to providing our students with 8 years of wraparound support to ensure that they are prepared to become the innovators, entrepreneurs, and business leaders of tomorrow. Here's how you can help LITE continue our very important mission. You could purchase an item from a student tonight by going to our LITE website at www.litememphis.org, or you can make a tax-deductible contribution to invest in the future of our students. Please stay safe and healthy. Good night.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dustin Starr, and what an exciting night it's been. Oh my gosh, these students have been working for 16 weeks on becoming future entrepreneurs in our great city of Memphis. So first and foremost, let's give all these students a virtual round of applause. Oh, come on, I can't hear you. Cheer like you're at a Grizz game or at a Redbirds game. Oh yeah, nicely done, everybody. Now, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It is my honor to announce the top 3 winners of Pitch Night 2020. The first place winner is going to receive $1,000. The second place, $750, and third place, $500 in additional funding for their ventures. As a reminder, the winners were chosen through the combined score of the judges and the audience votes, which were just calculated. So virtual drum roll, please. The third place winner of $500 is Destini Rainer. Congratulations, Destiny. Nicely done. Congratulations. And now, the second place winner of $750 is Avani Gardé. I hope I said that right. Congratulations, Avani. You are the second place winner of $750. Okay, having received the highest score from the judges and the audience, tonight's first place winner of $1,000 for LITE Memphis Spring 2020 Pitch Night is Lauren Rounds. Congratulations. There she is. Congratulations, Lauren. You are the winner of $1,000 and a great job. Look at her celebrating. That is awesome. Great job to all the students. Now, Kontji, back to you.
Thank you for joining us for LITE Memphis Pitch Night Spring 2020. Remember, you can purchase student products on the LITE Memphis website under the Shop LITE tab and support programming for future LITE students. Stay safe and healthy. Good night.